Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current pulse, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction. Guys, you guys already know. Welcome in. If you guys are new by any chance, make sure you guys destroy that subscribe button, as it really does help out with the channel. Show me the cards, Jay. All right, we're gonna talk about the 25th anniversary tin. Guys, before we do so, a lot of people are asking in the comments that they're worried, all these investments they had, and now, with a collection coming out, what they should do, and all these reprints and all that. First of all, it's gonna be a couple of months down the road, so that's the good news in a sense. Where reprints, of course, we would want them like now, come on. But we have a couple of months to make the investment decisions, to lower our risk, to implement, that's what I meant to say, our risk management strategies and lower the risk that we have towards the markets with regards to our investments. So, you know what I mean? That's the good thing. Me, I'm unloading everything, but I have a couple of months to do so. I already unloaded most, of the big things, the more expensive things of that nature. That's what I'm doing. This is not official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But you know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. But no need to worry. There's always great investment opportunities for the long term. This year being one of them, with Battles of Legend, with, the tins coming out, with the collection when it does come out. Because people are ready for the, worried about like, oh, the ones that I have now. Then when the reprints come, then that's what I'm doing. I'm selling the cards I have now to then reinvest into the reprints, which should be cheaper per se. Who knows? It might turn out to be a great move. It might not. Me is all about risk. You know what I mean? And then I'll be able to live with any of those results, guys. So today is going to be a video about what cards, you guys should keep in mind. The 2023 Mega Tin reprints, guys. The 25th anniversary tin. One of you guys literally just asked me in the comments, like, Jay, it would be fun, to hear you, provide your thoughts. What you think is going to get reprinted from these sets, just to make those predictions. Again, no one knows. Is all about probabilities per se, based on my own personal logic. For example, with Battle of Chaos, my logic is that they're gonna take the most expensive 1 or 2 or 3 cards of these sets at the bare minimum, and those are gonna probably be slapped into the tin. Why? Because those are the cards that are going to have the most demand. You know what I mean? So let's say me, if I hear like, oh, Blue Eyes Jet is getting a reprint in the tins, or wow, Illusion of Chaos, that's crazy, that card needed a reprint, I'm gonna want to get the tin. Usually we go for singles, we get it, but tins being at 20 billies, 21, 22 billies, sometimes you open a couple of those for funsies, and at least that you might get access to that good value. So usually that's how Konami likes to play out. So based on that logic, I'll make my predictions today. But you can't take these to the bank. No one knows. It's their decision. They're gonna decide, oh, we're gonna reprint this, that, but we're gonna make our own personal predictions just to have fun with it. But you don't take this to the bank. Don't be like, oh, Jay said, Illusion of Chaos is getting reprinted, and then when the tins come out, it's, Jay, you lied to us, it's not even in the tins. I doubt that, but you guys probably get the gist of it. But yeah, 2023 is a big, massive year. The 25th anniversary, so many products. I'm excited. And the tins, are another product that we should look forward to, other than obviously the collection 2 months later, and the rarity collection, and just so many great products this year. Wow. So don't forget about the tins. Right now, everyone's focused on the collection and all that, and that's good and well. And Battles of Legend just came out. But the tins, these get here quick, man. A lot of reprints are coming. Also, more QCSRs. And Prismatic Secrets. I love those Prismatic Secrets, and great products. So let's get into it. Honestly, like I said, I believe Illusion of Chaos and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon are going to be the main targets. I think Flunderies, the Advent of Adventure as well, is another one that is going to be targeted for reprint. So I want to focus on the top 3 most expensive cards, other than the Starlight Rares and this special collector card, DM per se. So let's start with Illusion of Chaos. Guys, this card Wow, this used to be 50 plus billies. Look at that. Almost down 50%. Man, when this car was in the 30s, you know, low 30s, 31s, 32s, I'm like, guys, don't be caught holding this bag. Of course, you never know. You never know. Konami might wake up one day and they're like, you know what? We ain't going to reprint this card because we just don't feel like it. You know what I mean? And we're not going to do it. Okay, that's a possibility, you know? They might do that. But honestly, if you ask me, yo, this card needs a reprint. And if they've waited and they didn't do it in Battles of Legend and they didn't do it in the previous, you know, Mama or this or Mains of Memories or whatever, it's going to be 10 worthy, most likely, in my humble opinion. Don't take it 100% to the bank. Talking about probabilities, this is a great reprint target. Honestly, that 28, guys, if you still own this card, don't be that guy, guys, holding them bags. Don't be that. If this gets a reprint, imagine a prismatic of this card. First of all, that thing would look fresh off the press, just like the channel. And second of all, the value of people holding this card will dump into oblivion. In my humble opinion, current all-time lows is what? Where we are at now? Nah. I'm not holding this down to 15s, 10s, maybe even, but don't do that, guys. I'm not saying you guys would, but just having fun with you guys. But yeah, all in all, me, if I would have this card, I'm dumping this, bro. Let's give it to the market. There's someone out there that maybe wants to collect this card or they want the OG print. Here, take it from me. You know, I'll give it to them. They're happy. They receive a card they wanted. I'm happy because I'm retaining that purchasing power to be able to buy future cards. Same with Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. I get it. It's a Blue Eyes card. It has a starlight. You know, for now, single print, accessible print per se. You know, excuse me, you see the card dumping down now, you know, and that's a smart thing to do. And I think this is just the beginning. Honestly, I think this is just the beginning. This was what, like a 30 Billy card? That's insane. 31s. And, you know, you have a deal here. Really, the card, there's not too many copies before. It's up there around the 27s, 28s, and 30s. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot. The demand is there. You know what I mean? The Blue Eyes is iconic. Iconic deck. Casuals love it. Only 31 listings is going to have its demand. But honestly, after these deals, if I would have this card, I would have been selling around here anyways, man. Look, great card, beautiful. Probably gets a reprint, guys, in the 10s. You know what I mean, from this set. And then we're going to pick these up because I picked these up at 10s, sold around like 20s or 25 or something. You know, I'm up like 2.5. Just got rid of them. It was a great investment, but that's it. Now they're going to probably get reprinted and we'll invest after that. Then you have Flundereeze, the Advent of Adventure, one of the still more expensive cards of the deck. Why? Because it didn't get reprinted previously. And I think the 10s is where it's going to be at. This has been a 30 Billy card down what, to 15s? Nah, man. Unless you're like playing the deck for some random reason. Look, I'd be this dude, just put him in the market at just a hair above 15s. You know, it quickly goes up to 20 and beyond. Only 2 pages. So 15 listings. I think this is the demand. You know, the WCQ demand. Oh, you know, I want to play Flundereeze and take that, you know, to the WCQ. I forgot about this card or this or that and the other. But after the WCQ, bro, like, nah, man. This card, under 10 billies easy. Probably even 5s, especially near when the 10s are going to be coming out. Then we move on to Dimension Force. What a set. Great set. You have Regulus, you have Visa Starfrost, you have Psychic and Punisher. You know, I believe all of these are going to be reprint targets and also Beyond the Pendulum. So let's start off with Regulus. Guys, I called this one when we were here. I told you guys sell it, or that I would sell the card. That's what I said. Just clarifying. If I had this card, which I didn't, I would be selling around here. We had that second leg up to all-time highs at around 60 somethings. So my call didn't look good there for a couple of weeks. But then after that, super heavies got hit. You know, the card fell out of favor and boom. Then you have the dump back down to the previous, near the previous all-time lows. This card is around 29s, 30 billies. And yeah, this is a reprint target. I wouldn't be holding this bag. You know, the risk is too great. It's more likely that these cards get reprinted than they won't. You know what I mean? So that's where the risk factor comes in for me. Like, okay, they're OGs for a set, yeah, but I'll pick them up later if I really do want them. Again, the whole point sell today, this card is 15s or 10s or whoever, or whatever down the line as the OG print, then you could come in. You know what I mean? So that's what I would be doing with Regulus. Definitely think this one's coming in the 10. Then you have Visa Starfrost, such an iconic card where you have the Starlight, their OG secret, and then the sneak peek from Dimension Force, and that's it. That's why it's staying up here. Just create the uptrend is strong, you know, in price since the start of the early this year, January, and yeah, it's retracing back down a little bit to the mean, but it's still a 29 Billy card, you could say. And if you clean this up janitor style, we do see here 29 Billies, 23 listings, only 3 pages. So I mean, the demand is there. Card is hard to get, but I think that when the tins come out, this is definitely a great reprint target. Then you have Psychic and Punisher, a card used by Gold Pride Punks. Broken card, single print, secret rare from Dimension Force. Same deal. We do see a spike here to all-time high of over 30s at 32s. Dump back down to 19s. Retrace to the main. Second leg up. Couldn't pierce the previous all-time high. And now just consolidating up here. You know what I mean? So, hey, if there was ever a time, excuse me, you know, to get rid of this card, this is it. In my humble opinion, this is what I would be doing. 38 listings heading into the WCQ. Punk Engine was just recently reprinted, so now the people that wanted to play the deck is more accessible to them. So the demand is going to be there heading into the WCQ, but still, look, the demand is there. We get it, but I would be selling into this demand. You know what I mean? Yeah, around 23s, 22s, 25s, that price range, that's where I would list it up here. Just try and get that sale, because this is going to be 10 billies and under after the reprint, in my humble opinion. And then Beyond the Pendulum, this is a card that was around 20s. Look at that, 20s, back down over 50%, guys. Nah, man. I mean, you know, it's hard, man. Should have been selling at over 15 if that would have been the case. But right now, honestly, man, at around 9s, I don't know, man, with this one. I think it's going to get reprinted in the 10s, but to sell, I don't know. If I would have multiples, I would sell, you know, just to retain that, you know, purchasing power. But if I would have one, I'd keep it. I'd catch that bag. I'd go down with the Titanic. You know what I mean? I'd go down with the ship. So that's what I would do, you know, if in a situation like this. But if I have like a playset or something, this is going under 5 billies most likely with the reprint, you know, if it gets reprinted. And 69 listings, you know, not bad. Yeah, I'd hold my one copy. Card looks beautiful, as OG, but multiple copies, we giving that back to the community. Then we have Darkwing Blast. What a set, guys. What a set. So many great cards from this, you know, a set that I believe are going to get reprinted in the 2023 Megatons. As we can see, the Bestial package, we have Lubellion, you know, we have Magnemite, we have what else? Druis Worm, Saranir. They're all, these three are super rares, and this is secret rare, all from Darkwing Blast, guys. You also have the other, you know, Alba, Los, whatever, who no one uses that. And yeah, so you have, I think these are gonna all get reprinted in the tins. You know, Lubellion just had his QCSR reprint, and I don't think they reprinted an accessible copy, right? Like Ultra or whatever. I thought they would. I don't get why. Well, I do get it. It's because of the tins. They want to feel like, you know, when the tins come out, they want people to be like, oh, Lubellion is finally getting a reprint. Let's go for it. Things of that nature. So I definitely think that the Bestial package is coming in from Darkwing Blast into the tins, the 2023 tins. So keep that in mind. Another one is Blazing Cartesia, the Virtuous. Another one that did not hit, you know, the Battles of Legends set. So I think it's coming in the tins, in my humble opinion. As we can see here, 60 billies just retracing back down to the mean, around 43, 44s. You know, hard card to get. A lot of demand for branded players. And, you know, honestly, if you ask me, this is coming into tins, and that's good. That'll be great value. You know, I believe this year's tins, you know, it's a lot of good value, a lot of great cards, you know, that obviously need reprints, but it'll be nice to see such reprints in the 10. Same for Fenrir. You know, over here in the TCG, it didn't get hit. You know, it's still at 3, and I believe honestly it's because yeah, I mean, they want to sell the tins. Look, it's a 39 of 40 Billy card once again. Only 31 listings, of course, heading into the WCQ. People still need their copies. They're making last minute decisions. You know, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go with Cash Tira. And you know, they come in and get those cards. You see the demand spike up off the ban list, retrace to the mean, boom, attempting to pierce the previous all-time highs in price. But after WCQ, I think this is gonna dump. This is what, under a 10 Billy card, Ultra, maybe even 5s after the reprint. You know, easy. Sometimes it's too easy. You know, you got to get rid of these cards, guys. That's what I would be doing. No official financial advice, but you want to hold on to these bags. You don't want to be catching bags out here, man. Look, 40 Billies, man. 40 50s after the ban list came out. Nah, this card, of course, Labyrinth. You know, Silver Castle running rampant in the Labyrinth deck. The whole deck is, you know, getting results, and we're heading into the WCQ. We get it. Only 38 listings. It's fine. Oh, 20 Billy. You got a deal here. Quickly goes up to 24s and 25. I'd be getting, bro, we ain't holding this. I love Labyrinth. I actually want to build the deck myself. You know, after when the reprints come out, I'm not buying this. And if I would have it, you know, unless I would be playing the deck or something, I'd be like, you know what, man, I ain't leaving $75, 75 Billies on the table to then see this get reprinted and be like a $5 card. Man, let's move on to the next card, yo. Hopefully you guys are having a blast. And we have Mugcracker from the Underworld, guys. This is another one. You see it, you know, turning back down here after the previous all-time high in price at just a hair under 20 Billies. It did get over 20, at one point, over 20 Billies a pop for this card, 21s, 22s. You know, now you see 18s, man. So that's a $5 dump per copy. Only 14 listings, though. So the demand is still there, only 2 pages. So, yeah, if you would need this heading into the WCQ, I would come in, and now is the time to snipe your copy. But overall, I think this will retrace heavily after Nats, you know, comes through. And yeah, I see this, 5 Billy card after the reprint. Count that in, you know, as a possibility. World Sea Dragon Zealantis. Did I say that right? You see the clear downtrend in the card since making its previous all-time high at around 8, 9, 10 Billies. You know, now retracing back down. You know, let's see. What? Well, okay, you have a big deal here. You know, at 470, so that's 50% decrease. You know what I mean? So that's important, man. You know, to see that 50% decrease, as we can see here, and 81 listings. So yeah, I like this card. Yeah, the reprint is gonna be what, a couple of shekels, so might not be bad to pick up the OGs after the reprint comes out. You know, but really what I'm interested in is knowing which ones of these are gonna be you know, prismatic secret rares. You imagine this card as a prismatic? Ooh, man, crazy. This card spiked, you know, to an all-time high of 12s, 13s. I sold mine at around 10s. You know what I mean? That's what I did. And I took those profits because I have 5 of these, and I actually called that. You know, when I was doing the move and set it in the market watch, I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm getting rid of this. You know, so that's what I did. And yeah, I like this card, but yeah, I sold. Why? I don't want. Look at that, 3, 4 Billies, 5. Nah, man. Like, this probably is gonna get targeted for a reprint under 100 listings, but still, you know, at this time, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I mean, would I sell right now? That's why I sold before. You know, when I see hype into a card that can get reprinted, that's what I told you guys, literally. You know, I'm like, I ain't holding this if it's most likely getting reprinted. And that's you know, that's what we did, guys. So, guys, don't forget, hey, link in the description down below, guys. So much great value here in our link tree, centralized resources, all our, you know, socials, the Discord, the Twitters, the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of them. And then all these great people that had me on their podcast. I always show love back, putting them on here. Just, if you guys haven't done so already, or if you're new, you can always check out that fresh off the press content. Haver, MSK, the semi-limited podcast boys always do a great job on the commute. You're bored at work, whatever it may be. If you haven't checked these out, make sure you do. And then the fresh off the podcast coming soon, guys. We in the lab working hard, you know, getting the final kinks per se, you know, ready, if that's even how you say that phrase. But hey, check it out. Link in the description down below. And don't forget, if you're new by any chance, subscribe. It really does help out with the channel. Almost hitting that 1.39K and almost at 1.4K. Crazy. At 1.5K, we're doing a giveaway. guys, the details will be coming out soon. At 1.5K, we're doing a giveaway on the channel, so let your friends know. Be ready. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed. Click that bell for your boy Jay from Fresh Off the Press. Just click that bell. It really does help you guys stay informed with live stream information, giveaway information, and just watch our Fresh Off the Press content, man. So it can't get any better than that. And yeah, what else? Is there anything else? Yeah, destroy that like button, as it does help other great people to find our Fresh Off the Press content. God, Jay, continue to show me the cards. What cards are gonna get reprinted in the 2023 Mega Tins, the 25th anniversary tins? Come on now. Me, Dro, guys. Where's Dro? Dro right here. This is a call I made at a Billy. You know what I mean? Right here. This is when I was buying. Cars spiked up to 4 or 5 Billies. That's 4 or 5x quick. You know what I mean? Now retracing back down to the mean. To 3 Billies, as we can see here. A lot of walls of China, man. Gamer's Choice, you guys already know. So that's like 1,000+ copies between 2 sellers. Big walls of China, but the demand is always there at playsets, as you guys can see. And even heading into the WCQ, you see the demand in here. Honestly, guys, I'm taking profits heavily. I'm taking profits. I had like over 60 copies, like 70. It was ridiculous. So I sold like 50 of these already, guys. So just wanted to put it out there. I always keep it transparent. I'm just taking my 3x per se, and then I also traded a couple of these for higher value as well. And I still have like my R09 or like 12 of these around there in the binder, so we're still staying exposed. But with the rarity collection thing, something that just came to mind, you don't know with Konami, bro. They might come and like print a prismatic secret draw, bro, and what am I gonna be doing with these rares? You know what I mean? It's all about risk management. So I'm just happy I took my profits. I bought a bunch of these at like $50, and now it's 150. Oh, triple digits. Oh, man, let's get it, man. So I'm a happy camper. If the card does this, right? Like I always say, okay, goes parabolic, does an all-time high, retraces back down to the mean. All right, then we might have a second leg up, and that's what I was waiting for. But this year, bro, I'm getting iffy with all that Fresh Off the Press news with like rarity collection and the tins, and Konami might be like, you know what? Let's listen to Jay from Fresh Off the Press. Let's give him that Prismat. Ooh, then that's the one that I would be buying, bro. Like so many copies of them. So I like it. Like I said, it's just exposure, risk management. Do I still own the card? Yes. Do I still have at least an R09 and a couple of extra copies on the binder? Yes, I'm still exposed. But that exposure is not the same as having like 50 copies, and then this gets reprinted as a prismatic, and then I have to hold the rares down to like 50 cents. Nah, man. And who knows? Dro might go up to 5s against, and maybe even 10s. It might. And then I'll be like, man, if I would have. Yeah, but I'm not that woulda, shoulda, coulda. I don't play that game. All about risk management when it comes to investments. So yeah, I think this is getting a reprint in the tin. Konami, if you're hearing by any chance, which I doubt, this better be. I doubt you guys are listening, Konami, but it better be a prismatic, guys. Then we have Runic Tip, guys. This is a card that needs a reprint. Honestly, I think it's gonna get its reprint when it comes out. The tins still around like 26s for this card. It's too much, man. Give us a reprint. For those people that still want to play Runics, it's a great engine, and I definitely see it in the tin. Same as Fountain, currently at 2. Who knows what's gonna happen in the next ban list, but this is also another one that it's 10s. Guys, I would sell this tip at around 26s, bro. That's more than 75 Billies a playset. I ain't leaving that value. These 30 Billies for these? Well, you play 2, but if you had, that's 20, man. Yo, if you have any extras, whatever, don't let these things go to 15s, 10s, and below. Don't do that. I'd be getting rid of these. So again, we're reviewing Tactical Masters, by the way, because I just immediately started talking about Dro. You know what I mean? And then here you have Welcome Labyrinth with the secret. Bro, I wouldn't be holding on to the OG Ultras. And then Ariana, the Labyrinth Servant. You see the chart here spiking up to 17s. Wow, this card's demand is skyrocketing. Insane. Look, here we had a previous all-time high of 40 Billies. Wow, this card is a 20 Billy card. This thing was like what? like eights the other day, up more than 100% in the past month. The demand is here heading into the WCQ. People ain't playing around. A solid 20 Billy card, 29 listings, and I would be selling into this demand. It's like, you want my Ariana? Here you go, because it's going to get reprinted most likely in the 10s, and then this will be a 5 Billy card tops, in my humble opinion. Then you have the Grand Creators. What a set, man. You have the Adventure Package, which Rite of Aramis here, and Foxy Tune, and Enchantress, and a bunch of these cards got reprinted in Battles of Legend. Monsters Revenge. What I saw is that Exo Sisters, I don't think they got reprinted in BLMR. Yeah, those are the letters. Yeah, BLMR. Guys, so I think they're coming, Exo Sisters in the 10s, but also these as well. These are all targets. You know, I think this will probably get a, does it have a, no, it doesn't. It has a secret rare. It will get a prismatic. That's what I meant to say, because there's not a lot of copies of these, and they're hard to get. Look, 15, 16s for the new fresh off the press secret. Guys, this is all getting reprinted in my humble opinion, especially Fateful Adventure. Excuse me, didn't get reprinted in Battles of Legend. So yeah, look, wow, card is getting bought out. 7 listings, just updating you guys, only 1 page. 11 Billies, and then bought out, cleaned off the market, guys. Insanity. Card used to be worth a couple of shekels at the 2-3 Billy point, and just pumping into oblivion. All-time high, going parabolic, man. Just like the views and the subscribers in the channel, guys. Hey, honestly, if I would need this card heading into the WCQ or soon, I would come in soon, man. I don't want to be playing 20s and 30s. So this is one that I would be getting now if I plan to play in the immediate term. But if I have extra copies, I'm not going to use the engine. Bro, I'm waiting maybe for these deals to dry out and then, you know, post here at around, probably be a little bit greedy, 20s, 25s or something. But you want to get rid of this card, in my opinion, if you don't need it before the 10s, because I see it coming out in the 10s. Then obviously Rite of Aramis here, which we just talked about. It's also a reprint target. I think we're going to see another reprint in the 10s as well. Enchantress, this card is all over the place now. You know, you have the secret that just came out. You have the OG Ultras. You have the CR, the OTs. And I think probably as prismatic, this card would look beautiful, man. So I think that's a high or a big possibility if you would ask me to be in the 10s. Then Foxy Tune just got its first reprint right now in as a secret rare in the Battles of Legends set, as we can see here. I think this will get its 3rd reprint. You know, wow, TCG player. I think this will get its 3rd reprint, you know, when the 10s actually come out. Really like this secret rare, man. If in the 10s, it better be prismatic, because if it's not, then this secret rare looks lovely. Then you have Exo Sister cards. You know, you have Sophia. You have Michaelis, man, why I keep doing this to myself, man. And then you have a Pax. I believe these 3 will definitely be in the 10s. Why? Because they weren't in Battles of Legend. You know, we need to get this needs to get reprinted at some point, right? So Sophia is around almost a 3 Billy card, single print for now. And let's see, a year ago, wow, this card was 15s at one point. Insane. So yeah, I mean, all these cards, knowing that they're gonna get reprinted, honestly, I would just like, I'm not chill. Look at that clear downtrend. Nah, from 15 Billies down to 5, man, this will be like a couple of shekels, couple of Billies after the reprint. I ain't holding this, and especially not holding packs. The one of the main staples of the decks. Quick play. Look, packs. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. Nah, we ain't holding this. This thing is worth what? 7 Billies? Yeah, 750, 53. Yeah, now look at that demand. This is when you see that spike there? Well, yeah, right here. Yeah, this is what we're selling into, you know, right before the WCQ. And now the Exo Sisters won the remote duel, the event that just happened the other day. This is when you want to take advantage of that hype, of that demand. Get rid of cards like these so you're not caught holding them bags. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's content. Guys, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that bell and destroy the like button, as it really does help out the channel. Today's content is all about the 2023 Mega Tin reprints coming down the line. You know, the 25th anniversary tin. I'm super excited this year. So many great even sealed products, but definitely the singles as always, guys. And yeah, if you made it this far out, guys, you guys are the straight MVPs. Let me let you guys get out of here. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Hope you guys have a good one.